Sure. Let's go. B41 499. Update. Alright. The email probably got sent out with like no stream Wednesday. I'm like, no, no, no. Right. It takes like 10 seconds for it to be like, oh, streaming. Let's send the thing out. Not sure which email it's gonna send out though. Am I early? Too early. Way too early. There's like, why is Fang destroyed? I'm like, I use Fang effect to target your Lyco. Maybe I should just change all my messages to like 1 millisecond for each character. Enters his battle phase, attacks Andina with Devyati. Player activates Blazing. Like you have to destroy your set for the field spell. Not gonna activate. Did he use it last turn? Affect field. Oh, friggin' Trickstar Light Stage just like trumps evenly matched if you target a face down evenly matched. Like nope. Even clear. He says effective field and doesn't target anything. But then there's only one thing that's targetable. Understandable, but still, you should ask us like, what's your target? But yeah, I literally like slept in. I was expecting to wake up at 7. And I woke up at like 9:30. I'm like, damn, I lost like 2 hours at the start of today. So it's like, okay, I'm just gonna like wash my face for a bit and then just stream. A base takes control of monsters. I stream Asmo's daddy. No, not to argue this. Can I ask you something, Judge? Like, what's the question? Not even gonna tell me the question. Not gonna ask me something. I'm not even sure. Did he legit tribute summon to this? How did he summon this? Please end. This card can be treated as 3 tributes for the tribute summon of an up Cleafort monster. Alright, game. Okay. Okay, game. You do that. I mean, if he's not gonna use his normal summon anyway, might as well, you know? Some big ass monster. You just okay. Rusty, what are you doing? Are you making things bold again? Quietly ignores. Okay. Okay, Rusty. You just legit killed Dupe Frog? You just legit used Dupe Frog to attack into Spiral something's double helix. I don't even know half these guards. Like, heck. Oh no. Oh no! What are these cards? Why does this sound like a meme question? Finish one level. Finish Taiwan. Double Shattering Arrows. I don't even know what the normal worms say. Just assumes he's read basic rulebook. He knows how to change stuff. Yep, that should answer it. Yeah, that answers it. Not understanding how to damage stuff. Like, no, it's not like that, because understanding how the damage step works is an entirely different thing, but understanding that cards are destroyed during damage step, so then you have effects that activate during the damage step too, is something that should be pretty straightforward and not actually confusing. You might not be able to actually activate Panaki's effect. Double check that. Does it know it's from the field, even though it's absolutely obvious? Probably not. Dumb card. Probably stop him. It's weird. I don't have a reference. Um, later. Okay, that's weird. It it's my mind is telling me it shouldn't activate it, but I don't actually have a legitimate mechanic in mind that prevents it. Because there's other cards that are like, no, this is the exact opposite. Because screw you, judge. It's like, I'm named Fortunately Light. I'm like, no, stop. I like this. I'll just ask. Because it's regarding Pinaki. Because then you shouldn't. It's my mind's telling me that you shouldn't be able to activate it if you sent it from face down. Because it isn't treated as on the field. Because for the property to have on the field, it needs to be face up on the field. Yeah, I'm going full derps here. Is that another Dark Law? I mean, okay. Does it resolve? Yeah. Does this card resolve? Yeah. It does, technically speaking. You still have a placement in the chain. Or do you? No you don't. It might not. Sorry. Hold up. Does it negate or just negate activation? Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Where does it say? Long ass text. Nope, doesn't resolve. That makes Gamma able to be damage step activatable, actually. Which is a good importance. The mass change doesn't change anything. Well, yeah, it doesn't change the ruling. It really doesn't. Not that one, it's the one. You're running Mokis? Players being dumb. What are they talking about? This game is already pretty derpy already. I have no problems with canceling it if it's a... Yeah. Okay. This Droll doesn't have any options to move it at all. So... Solemn Strike works the same way as warding. Oh, they different things. I remember you. Okay. You read it in any voice I want. Sound weird. Sound different depending. He's gonna log back in eventually. Wait, if he remembers me, doesn't he know how to use Exchange properly? In that case? Which could potentially mean he's actually trolling and wasting time. Or not. What's these bugs? Okay. I guess again with Toon Table. Yeah, so pretty much if you add a card from your deck to your hand, it shuffles the hand automatically. And if you just return one unknown card, they don't know what card you just returned if you added a wrong card. You need to put the card in first. If any of those cards are still set, you can't activate another one. If it said like while both of those cards remain set, then it'd be a different thing. King Synchro Performance Special Summon treated as a Synchro Summon which does not use materials. That is correct. Summon whatever the heck you want with King Synchro as long as you meet King Synchro's requirements. Unless the card says literally must be special summon with the above material, or must be synchro summon with the above materials, cannot be summoned otherwise, then you definitely can't use King Synchro. Monster that has its level changed and gets set, the level resets. Yep. Lose previously applied effects. Unless the level changes depending on the levels of all other monsters on the field, then it would apply its continuous effect to do that. Which there is no card that does that thing that I know of. He activates Magical Wallet, has 3 cards in hand. Drew card illegally. Set 2 cards, and he didn't shuffle hand, so it's not any of the cards he drew. Is he gonna move? Or is he still typing forever?
Disqualified.
You deprison on the field to excuse materials. No, they banish the attacking monster. They don't banish the attacking Xyz materials. Because Xyz materials aren't monsters. They don't attack either. It's a pretty slow Thursday, honestly. Like Thursday, but not a lot of people like doing stuff. Kind of weird. Really weird. Also, it's not as hot today. Jeez. Yesterday and the day before that was like super hot. And use effects that affect monsters. Certain amount of defense on link monsters. Oh, we can't use it if it just changes defense. Which barrier card? Spirit barrier? There? There's like 10 or so barrier cards in the game, if I recall correctly. No, there might be more. I'm guessing 10-ish though. Let me check. I can legit just check right now. Oh, that is a lot more than 10. 2 pages, that's a 5x4 sheet, that's 20. Nearly 60. Like 58 barrier cards. I have barrier on the field, it's like, there's 58 barrier cards in the game. Which one is it? Which one do you mean? Because you could legit be asking about any other barrier card. It is noun of your concern, card player says. Okay. I'm reading through the chats via the log, and it's just like something dumb. You hurt my feelings, admin. I'm like, you hurt my feelings. Dumb. Stop. Okay. Pendulum, so then after a special Zephyr uses Zephyr for its effect, you still get the special pendulum so after it leaves the field, or you have to stay there to apply the effect. That gives you a second pendulum summon? What the heck? That sounds super busted. Reading all monster you control. Zephyr 3 Zephyr monsters. After you special summon this card, you can conduct one pendulum summon of a Zephyr monsters during your main phase's turn to pendulum summon. Oh, yeah, you don't care. You don't care if it explodes later. Yeah, you gain it immediately on the special summon. It's not a continuous effect. You don't need it to be a faithful in the field to say, I want to apply the extra summon now. Because it just says simply after you special summon this card, so you've already gained it at that point. Assuming you've special summoned it properly and whatnot. I'd like to know why. I get to know the three. Alright. Alright. I mean, if you wanted to do it right now, I'll legit hit that person for cheating for sure. Because it's like, hey, you knew that you weren't allowed to do that. It's not for no reason. Not for a good reason either. You can't say for no reason, because he legit thinks that, oh, I should mill 3. You just get logged back in. Like we'll have sure. What is it? Pen summon is pendulum summon. Doing everything. Is this the Berserkion one? Yeah. Yeah. So what I'm being told is, yeah, we can still shuffle it. What he wants to do is he wants to shuffle the deck to still have it retain its randomness. I'm like, I'm okay with that ruling too. I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't actually speak full English. Good talk. I think Pendulum Swing would have been more interesting in concept. Pen summon. Get the trap card a whiteout. Not pen summon this turn. Dude, if they released the pen archetype that just like they just special summoned and then players just started calling it a pen summon. But yeah, I can agree with the decision to shuffle. Still fine. He's gonna get chewed out by other judge now. You have no business being a judge. Gives more correct rulings than a good majority of judges anyway in real life. It's like, dude, bruh, you don't even know anything. I think your chat on stream broke. It might no, it's working. I see you on there. Load in. Looking at the 3 cards of deck is cheating. Within the context of not... I mean, Drone literally says you can look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck, but okay. But I'm taking that out of context. Well, your Drone cheats. What? Dude, if... The guy's asking dumb questions again. Like, he knows not to do it. If you do that thing that you we know that you know to not actually do it, so if you do it right now, then yes, it'd be cheating. Guy's such a tool. I would argue that it isn't technically a job, but okay. I mean, if he gets game lost for unsupported conduct, I would have no problems with this whatsoever. Scram, Malabranch of the Burning Abyss. That's what I was thinking about too. I'm like, I usually see that when people activate Skarm. I'm like, this is Skarm. You shouldn't be confusing it with it. But yeah, that's 6 lakh guy, the problem player. Definitely a problem player. Dude, I honestly believe that he would legit still be upset and just like, oh, this is a horrible ruling, regardless of what ruling I would have given it. Because he apparently like it feels like almost to the point where he has special snowflake syndrome, where it's like, oh, it has to be my way, type of dealio. So if it's anything that he doesn't agree with, it just shows how much of an asshole that he can be. Opponents placing links in the wrong zone spot made initial summon in 5. Oh, you know the zones. Had to be in 4. Okay. Is that the last summon? It looks like he knows the fix already. Because if no other plays were made after, you just need to change where you placed it originally, and you fixed it. Because then if both players missed it, then it might be... give me a sec. We made... There's a second decode talker. Oh, I see. Where is it? I don't like how the blog scrolls every time you do it. Let's see. Alright. Okay, what do I have to... Turn off the chat. He made its decode, which is wrong. With Love Leader and Proxy Dragon. Proxy Dragon was in the same zone decode talker. The second decode talker was special summoned into. How do you make... He made Love Leader by removing off Devgati. Special summons Ib. Alright. Proxy Dragon should have been on the field already? Yeah. And then Love Leader was not. Wait. Wait, why is there a problem here? Proxy was pointing to M2. Why? I don't. Is there an actual problem here, or are they just derping? Or are we all derping out? He made proxy. Hold up. So proxy dragon was the original statement was Ibn main phase 5. There was a proxy dragon where the second decode talker was. I don't think I'm missing anything. There's a proxy dragon here. Unless there's something else taking up the M2 that wasn't a proper material for the IB. He fixed it the second time around, or did he? Check where's the IB summon? Trying to find it, jeez. Where'd it go? Yeah, he derped out. Okay. Can't understand red flare. He's putting it in sentence fragments to the point where it's not understandable enough. Oh, damn. One of the call. Who is this? Toaster. Get out of here. You must be eliminated. Let's see. Baguska. Hell's Blade, Throw Blade. Baguska's on the field. It forces the defense and negates any activated effects from defense position monsters. Oh, I'm in defense. I'm gonna activate my effect now. Oh yeah, you're negated. What happens when you summon DDD King Super Exceeds Monster? Wait, no, that doesn't. Hold up. Kali Yuga negates all face-up cards. Oh yeah, okay, negates all face-up cards. Doesn't activate either. If you summon that and Baguska's face up on the field defense, which do you apply first? There isn't. They're two separate things that don't require each other on the effect of the one effect. Oh yeah, so I started watching Naruto Shippuden, and I'm trying to watch it without fillers. So I'm going like what episodes like 1 through 56 or something, and then skip a bunch and then start watching again. Like the first like few episodes, I saw Akatsuki, and then I got instantly triggered. I'm like, I'm gonna still watch, but I won't like it. I draw 6 cards. Um, You took 400 and the rest when I got in. Okay, that's fine. Not watching Naruto 2 episodes? Dude, you should watch Gintama then. That has more episodes. So my cards re-equip before my monster's destroyed? No. Guy's dumb. Holy crap. Destroy all spells. Did you do that? Yes. Then attempt to destroy the monster. I didn't say then attempt to activate the spells. You're literally adding words that I'm not even that I didn't even type. Alright, he literally just got back when I called. Rep cards cannot be activated in the same set. Unless they say otherwise, because friggin' Backjack or whatever it's called disregards that rule because it says so. Jack Atlas card games on motorcycles. Is this bugged out? Oh my gosh. Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh no, he spelled Judge wrong. Oh yeah, this player... Does this player have like a friggin' like derpy thing on Peter 39? What's Peter's judge name? The Spiral Dude. 3591. Was it? Oh, it must be some other profile. I thought it was. Oh, he has Rusty. Called my wife a slack. Kicked my dog. Oh boy. Because I want an opinion on those. The opinion seems to be unchanged with the exception of a few episodes. We'll ask if they should watch. Yeah. Jack Atlas. Wait, why specifically Jack Atlas though? Are his duels actually more entertaining than main character duel? Is the Yu-Gi-Oh marathon still going on? Because if it is, then it's like I hope they I hope they turn down the amount of ads per freaking per like sequence of 20 minutes. I don't want to watch like an ad every 30-second ads multiple times is not okay compared to like a bunch of ads for 5 minutes. I feel that like between episodes a bunch of ads for like a good 5 minutes, like a 5-minute ad break probably would be better. But then you'd have people like just leaving for 5 minutes.
There are a lot of judges on.
There's a lot of judges doing nothing, especially Asmo.
Well, you just missed the call that I got. Oh yeah, it's a Baguska question.
Yeah, there's a lot of those. There's still a lot of Trickstars questions too.
Question is, can I ogre Baguska? Well, no.
Never. The answer is never.
There's nothing on him that activates.
Wait. Make it with star drawing.
Shut up.
Shut up.
That's not a thing.
That's not a thing. Duel Monsters Marathon is still bad. Yeah. Instantly get triggered when you go in and both of the characters are cheating, but then you're like, I'm not okay with this. I'm still not okay with this. It's alluring, but still not okay with it. Can my opponent change on Spirit Effect Trap? Depends. Here. I'm not doing nothing. You're doing anything?
How does this guy plan to get over Baguska?
Attack over it with the stronger monster. Okay. In defense mode with your super heavy samurais.
Oh, he got ashed! I was like, for a second, I was like, okay, he's got this. He's got the quick fix. He's gonna machine dupe it. All is right in the world. And then he gets ashed. He has a Gofu with no tokens because of Baguska. And a quick fix.
Oh, he's gonna try to explode the blue eyes white dragon.
There is.
Oh my god. The guy went time pendulum graph, and the opponent's like, I'm gonna stop it from being destroyed by using Return of the Dragon Lords. I'm like, oh my god. Why would you do that?
Oh, no.
Oh,
well,
blue player chose not to send one.
Oh,
oh, okay. Worked out.
All is right in the world.
All is wrong.
All is wrong.
He has 2 returns. He used both of them. Oh my gosh. And that's banished. I think he misclicked set. There you go.
Wow. This guy apologizes for being AFK for a minute, so I'm gonna give him a slow play warning. But then, as I'm watching, he activates Heat Wave on his first turn. Whew.
Heat Wave, jeez.
Heat Wave.
Why? Why?
Heat Wave and then
normal summon.
Heat Wave, and then he normal summons a Cabba Zowls. You know that water dinosaur, 1700, 1500.
Cabazels?
Yeah, Cabazels.
Yeah.
Normals that.
Okay. Then he just proceeds to go and end his turn and or attack if it's the second turn.
No, it's the first turn as usual. He activates Heat Wave and normals the Cabals. Cabazels. However you pronounce it.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Even though like there's no reason to have Cabba in your deck because Megalo Smash is better.
I mean, it is if you're looking for dinosaurs though, if you have Sabersaurus and Cabazels, you can go Rescue Rabbit into the Dino Negator.
Yeah, but you don't. Yeah, but Megalo Smash is also a normal type dinosaur.
What? I thought it was a fish.
No, it's a dinosaur. It's a level 4 dinosaur with 2000 attack and 0 defense. The only thing Cabba has better going for it is
there's legit a fish in the card art. It's underwater.
It's actually it's the type of dinosaur that goes underwater. I think they call it like a hang on. There's a name for him.
A crocodile?
No.
No, definitely not a crocodile of any sort. It's like a combination of the sea turtle fin with a.
This specific one I might not remember, but it is a marine reptile. I thought for a second it was a plesiosaur.
Raging Earth is a reptile.
What?
Raging Earth is a reptile.
Yeah, I know Raging Earth is a reptile.
Not a rock type.
Here's your daily dose of weirdness, right? Firewall Dragon is neither a fire attribute nor a dragon type.
Oh my god, stop. Different card arts too. Cyber's card. Well, it's just understandable. It has a portal behind it. Sort of.
This is a hologram.
A hologram? Oh.
That's like lore-wise, I think. I think it's like a hologram or something.
It's supposed to be like cyber cards, which are supposed to be virtual. It's really like how they portrayed Yumi as a bad player. Dude. I mean, it's more direct character development, but it's not as it's too out there. It has to be discreet. Too obvious. Mosasaurus is the dino on the card. Oh, that's the dinosaur. I don't know. We can look it up on the Googles. You right, bro. Right. Mosasaurus, yes. That is a dinosaur that is underwater. I feel like Shiva is still Secret Village Spell has field.
This is an attack declaration.
This is actually a decent question that I might give him the wrong answer for. See stealth tech. Because it activates it, and things that usually activate two things. See. You can activate. Like 99% roll there.
This guy. This guy right now.
Overlay Megos. And make Dolka, you what? Nick, don't you see? It's a wolf, not a dog. Oh my gosh. Geometrio? What? What? It'll... I don't understand why this is a question. Arc. Oh, that thing. Wait, why is someone? What the heck was that card? Like I read like part of it. And I'm like, no one uses this. Only takes effect damage, except during damage step being special in this card. Only uses effective blah blah once per turn. Each time your opponent activates a monster effect in their hand or graveyard, inflict 200 damage to them immediately. No, okay. I mean, like, there's like 1 or 2 cards. There's not a very large rating discrepancy. See a Ritual Beast Fusion on the field, dude. Connect to 3. That was busted. Yeah, you literally like use this effect just to return 1 because then you did other stuff with the thing before resolving that effect. What'd you do?
Oh, well, I just resolved a bit of a weird game state. And what happened was the guy, he had to return a card he had in hand to the deck, which he did. He put it on the field and he returned it to the deck. He put it on the bottom of his deck and he shuffled, which is that's fine for if he added a card to hand. So he put this card back to the bottom of his deck and he shuffled his deck, and then during his turn he drew the card. Hashtag the shuffler stacks confirmed. Get this cheating call. See how this guy is cheating? I see a Zephyr. Wait. Did he actually have a Zephyr card to add? Guy. Oh no, he set rotation. Okay. He did tag out and change. I don't know Ritual Beasts. I'm gonna have to read these effects again. Chain or Jama Trio. Is Chain Link free?
If he goes Decode, he can make Firewall and make Double Helix, and make Ingersu. But it's not. He can't summon Ib there.
Wait, were you literally just here? You were literally just here. Not 3 minutes ago.
Not 3
you
minutes
were
ago.
here. What do these even do? The hell does... I could get the effect for fucking Petalfin. Can you place turn? You can turn the side control next to 2 banish monsters. Cool. Special summon, so turns cost.
Host connection detected. Routing holofeed now.
Hey, PGS, thanks for the host, 18 viewers. What the heck were you playing, man?
Resubscription confirmed.
Hey, Asmode's been well.
Relaying, thanks.
Hey, local champ, thanks. Is it... Okay. You can't even spell book of... Oh. I mean, he add 1 and then... Oh, L crapped out. Okay. Duel Links? Oh, you're playing Duel Links again? Nice. Very good. So wait, after you get rank 1 King of Games, what the heck are you supposed to do after that? Because I know you got to like pretty much the top. So you've like cleared the game essentially. So what are you... Not actual links, those suck. There's nothing to do afterward, it's just like... Oh, okay. I know you finished the game, it's like you just keep grinding for whatever new stuff they give you, or get like 9999999 gems. I've seen screenshots with people like max gems. I'm like, are you gonna use those?
I've been doing a lot of engine testing recently, as I've been trying to find different engines that can work in different decks.
For a second there, I was like, you're a web developer, you don't test engines.
I mean, I'm also a programmer.
But, I see, okay. That would work.
But regardless, no, I meant Yu-Gi-Oh! Engines. Engines within the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, things like when people say they're running a Winwitch engine, it means they're running triple Ice Bell, double Glass Bell, and 1 Snow Bell.
I'm gonna Google Translate that. But God Dog and may be more retarded? Question mark. Do not fish Max if you droll.
Do not fish Max if you
Dude, I don't know these translations. I don't even... How are you in here? How did he call after... What?
Wait,
I don't...
How did you get in here?
I clicked the call and then they called right after I got in somehow. I mean, you can handle it if you want, but what the heck?
I mean, what's the problem?
Guys complaining about Maxi, Droll, and harassment. Or the problem is about Maxi, Droll, and harassment.
Okay, so where's this harassment? Also, I still don't know how. How does he call again when you're here? That makes no sense. I'm gonna post this very quickly. Hold on, I need to post this in the judge room. Where is it?
I posted it already.
Okay, hang on. In which case, thing is, do you want to actually take this?
No, you got it. You got it. Hold on. I'm explaining to Rafa why some things don't activate. Absolute Zero, I think.
Right. You can't draw to max C when you use Droll. Wait, did he Droll himself?
I don't know. You should check that.
Well, you know, this has all been one giant turn, so I gotta find where the draw was used. And I mean, when was... Okay, so his draw was used then, 3 minutes ago.
Are people bored of Spiral Mirrors yet? I'm bored of Spiral Mirrors. I don't even play the game. It's like
So
whoever
added
plays
to-
first gets to have like the busted field of sleeper or whatever, and then just like, and then respond to all the actions the other players have.
Wait, does he even draw from Maxi's draws in play? He doesn't, right?
Drawing is adding the top card of the deck to the hand.
Yeah, obviously that.
I mean, if you check,
So-
if he has to add first
I've
before he
checked.
can draw though, so it'd have
Yeah,
to
he
be
did.
after
So
the first.
Red player added the resort to hand, and then he drawed after that, and now he's attempting to draw off the Maxi that he dropped earlier in the game.
Oh no, heck no.
No. Can't be bored of Spiral Mirrors if you don't play.
Can't be bored of Spiral.
Why play Spirals when you could
You
play
can't,
other
you
decks?
can't be in a Spiral Mirror if you never play Spirals. That's right. He has a point.
What do you mean? What does this guy mean?
Oh, you should
Like-
probably stop him before he shuffles the deck.
No. Do not shuffle. Mill, top card, to reveal it to both players. Then top deck. Do not shuffle.
Let's see. So you clear the draw lock maxi thing. You know, clear the proposed harassment, which it's up to your discretion. Or unless you did and I missed it. Did not clear that. What was that translation again? It was like
He did this top deck it, right? Yeah. I unpaused the game. Thank you. Like, okay, understandable.
yeah, you got it handled. That was
Of course
really
I got
weird
it
though. They
handled.
literally like called right after I got in. I'm like,
Yeah.
how do you do that? So I max and draw ashes.
Okay, all settled. Can leave now. Wow. I join and that's the first message I get. Oh, by the way, those two called again. Do you want to take it this time?
Ow! How? Why?
not been 2 minutes. And they
Dude, it hasn't even been like a minute. You take it.
I'll take it once I'm done in this.
I'm gonna like see it like right. It disappeared again, so
Never
I
mind.
think someone took it. But then like,
One of those. What? It would have been Toaster. We've got 3
That's
judges in one.
probably
call.
like, what the fudge? What are they?
Doesn't tell you where he should be after leaving the field, and it being a user effect when they feel while face down could cause private knowledge issues. That sounds weird.
That sounds exactly like how Pinocchio would be doing. Also,
Okay, what is the actual question? I'll have a look
scroll back
myself
up.
as well. Pinocchio. Pinocchio's a French Polynesian island. Oh, Blackwing Pinocchio, the waxing moon. This thing. During the end phase, this card's in the graveyard because it was sent there from the field this turn. You can have one black monster from your deck to your hand, except Blackwing Pinocchio, the waxing moon. Are you telling me if Absolute Zero is face down, it doesn't get its effect?
Yeah,
What?
exactly what I
Maybe
said.
it's Absolute Zero then. What am I missing on Absolute Zero? Let's have a look.
Oh yeah,
When this card leaves if this card leaves the field, destroy all monsters your opponent.
I can say about the evenly matched thing again. Someone's asking about it. Alright.
So what happened to the Pinocchio? It was face down.
It was face down, pretty much.
Just sent to the graveyard outright.
While face down. Anyway, so the evenly matched thing, if you control if your opponent controls more cards than you do, and you can activate it as long as there aren't only tokens on the field for it to be banished. You can't banish tokens face down. You can banish tokens regularly; they'll just get removed from play.
Yeah,
but
you can't banish them face down. Nor
can't
can you
banish them
target
into
with
a
cards
particular
such as
position.
Moon.
So
Nor are they
you
affected
can't.
by cards.
They count as toward the number of cards you control, but you just can't banish them. So you'd have to choose whatever is remaining.
You can.
What?
Mm.
You
You
cannot
whatever.
choose the
You
tokens to be
choose whatever
banished.
you can.
Choose whatever
Aside
you
from the
can. Yes.
Aside from the token, obviously. That's what I'm trying to say. You choose what you can until you have either A, cards equal to the number your opponent controls, or B, until you have no further cards you can banish to meet the requirement. Because if you have 4 tokens on the field and the opponent only has evenly matched, you obviously can't banish the tokens, so you still have 4 tokens on the field. Unless you have something else that can be banished, in which case you banish that, and then you still got 4 tokens on the field.
Yeah.
But no, apparently if a card is affected by an effect that would apply or activate when it leaves the field, that effect will not apply if the card leaves while face down. So Pinocchio.
you'd have to get
and
rid of the
Absolute
monster.
Zero. Yeah, Pinocchio and Absolute Zero would not.
And that's 30 seconds. Or 2 monsters and 3 tokens. They remember they have to if you control 3 cards at the time you're activating, they would have to get rid of the 2 monsters, of course. But if you controlled like 4 cards, they'd only have to get rid of 1 of the monsters. I don't think it's possible to have 7 XEs. No. Well, I mean, yes. Is it possible? You'd have to extra link, but then you can't, because Xyz monster. But your opponent can extra link for you, but then you can't do it because it's Xyz monster. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to get 7xyz monsters on the field on yours that you control. Why is that tornado dragon like in that zone? Oh, because it's eagled. Tornado dragon. Not.
Hmm. Is there any other card with Panaki's kind of tech? Nope. Panaki is like the only card.
What? What about it?
It's the only card with that type of text.
Good luck getting a good ruling for it. Because there's no actual comparable thing except for other things that leave the field.
Cards that also leave the field. I could always post it on the Konami Q&A in Japanese.
Ask in Japanese, get a reply in Japanese.
Blackwing. Let me check the database, see if there is something on it.
You think I wouldn't have checked?
No.
I mean, you can check again. Double check that I didn't misread any Japanese text saying that it could or not. I think one of them is like asking if you can negate it during like the end step or something. He's looking at it.
There is nothing comparable to this.
Yeah, there's nothing comparable to the Panaki.
No, I mean there's literally nothing. You can't use any other related mechanic to answer it.
It is currently red player's biggest one. Abs. I was brutal number 41 against you. Did make it? Isn't it Baguska? Not brutal?
Oh, someone's mad that someone frozen. Also, can you open logs, Asmo?
The one that the one that he linked. No, I can't open that one.
No, none of them are opening anymore. I can't even
Oh,
export a log.
well that sucks.
Who must I kill to get the next ban list now? Fuck Spiral. Every Konami official in Japan. Oh, we have to have like a judge discussion.
You're triggering Asmodee, guys. He has like it can't be Dynamite because that is forbidden, and Ignis is at 1, isn't it? So there's literally only one thing that you can summon. Anything.
Yeah.
What?
Actually, I'll send it in a Discord message. Actually.
You not actually have a monster. Wow. Gonna fake AFK then PM someone. Rip. Grinder 2-0 next list. Grinder Golem? What? Why is Grinder Golem a problem? I'm missing the meta here.
Grinder Golem is being used to do plays because you just summon it to your opponent's field, get 2 tokens that you can then link someone with to do extra plays, then get Grinder Golem back. If you special summon Grinder Golem to a certain zone, I think it's the zone above the extra monster zone because you can choose where it goes. You then make, I believe it's Akashic Magician that bounces it back to your hand. You can special summon it again and keep going. I think it's Akashic Magician anyway. The one that bounces if it, yeah. Okay, it's cool.
Why is this H3 guy always like AFK? Like, if he's gonna be AFK more than 10 times in the same day, then I'm just gonna start applying freezing stuff.
Yeah. I actually didn't know what to do about that. If I kept seeing the same user constantly AFKing.
At that point, it's malicious. It's like, why are you just joining duels to AFK?
Yeah.
Disqualified.
I love how Ghost Reaper specifically tells like specifically states that they get to view the extra deck, even though if they banish all 3 copies of the card, there's no possible way that card can exist in the extra deck, but they still get to look because the card says so.
Go into Firewall. Firewall, make more plays, return Grand Golem to hand, use it next turn. Yeah, that's actually pretty busted.
Whoever said it dies to interruptions, this is referring to Spiral, by the way. Clearly hasn't played this game.
Dies to interruptions? What the heck dies when you interrupt them?
Heartbeat.
Part B?
Like.
Wait, you mean like doing something and then having A requires or B requires A to happen?
No, this is a case. This is just he's just talking about the fact that like people say that hand traps stop Spiral.
They're
but
not
then
hand
Spiral
traps
are
though.
learning, you know what I'm on about. Ghost Ogre, Ash Blossom. The stuff that negates stuff in the hand and does stuff in the hand. Yeah, those are apparently supposed to stop Spiral. Yet Spiral are starting to learn how to play around it and still make dumb boards.
Launch cause no action taken. Summon Fairy Tail Luna for the extra effect. The heck is this field, dude? I don't know. Some retaliancy they cannot do. Freaking busted. Too many judges online. Too many of these chumps online. See these?
Chumps, please.
Especially this 42 guy. He's a chump.
42. The only chumps on here are 0927, 3553, and 3312.
3591,
Chumps, man.
4225.
Oh, they're also chumps?
Yeah.
If they're marked in green, they're a chump. That's the true name. They're not judges, they're chumps.
Don't actually call them chumps in Rated Duel though.
April Fools, Steven's gonna change the button from cool judge to cool chump.
Oh my gosh. Hi, chump here. What's the issue?
Hi, resource chump freak, the 4225, how can I help? I just realised I closed your stream on accident, which means I can't even see the chat. I can't even respond. Ah, I got told I'm very helpful. Woo. Necros Trishula. I'm bad at the game now that Necros aren't viable. How to get good? Play Spiral. Win.
Pay the cost.
Pay the cost?
What cost? There isn't a
cost?
cost. There isn't
On
a
what
cost for that effect.
For what effect?
The
what
the
card?
one where you target one other true Draco card you control, destroy it, and if you do, the attack of blah blah blah.
Oh, Apocalypse? No, there's no cost on that. Yeah, there's no cost on Apocalypse.
Targeting isn't a cost. Something you do. It is something you do at activation.
I do find it weird they put it with the semicolon though, but then again, there's nowhere else to put it. Because like you tell people everything before the semicolon, but after the colon is cost.
No,
there is no colon.
costs can be found before the semicolon.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not all things before the semicolon are costs. That's wrong.
No, I know. I know.
Come on, more calls. More calls.
There's one.
Oh, hey, look. I looked away for like half a second.
Also,
Everything's on fire.
You remember that call that 3 judges have been in now?
Again?
Yeah, they called again because one of them is AFK.
Okay.
He's gone AFK again. Is this guy just trying to kill Master Plan? Because this guy summoned Master Plan in attack mode for some reason.
Wasn't already infiltrated. Got it. Why is there like a long underscore right there?
Asmo's favorite cards are ones without PSCT that have costs on them, like Gale Dogra.
You're a liar. You're a freaking liar. You know that, right?
Alright, this game's over. He's actually AFK. He's gonna win too. He's just AFK for no reason. I think it's broken with a kaiju.
Tell in your intro that you're Asmo, otherwise they'll never come. Oh boy.
Hey, Asmo here. I'm also Twitch streaming. How can I help? It's too long.
It's too long. Might as well
Too
make it
long.
longer, you know? You can subscribe to me at YouTube, blah blah blah, and follow me on Twitter.
Just put in a
Oh
giant
my
block of
gosh.
text. Like, hi there, Asmo here. I'm also Twitch streaming here. You can follow my social links here. Oh, I get him. He's like, oh wait, I'm here. I swear. It's good, or it's go. I'm just gonna stay here. Make sure he side deck.
This guy's dual node is such bait. Like, super bait right here. Don't do it.
Your bait,
Don't duel him. Don't duel him.
or are you worm bait?
No!
It
Is that even a card?
is a card, and it's hilariously expensive.
It's like one word more. Oh, it's only one word more? When does it stop becoming, oh, it's only one word more if you just like keep adding more and more words? Like, there's a point where it's just like, it's just one more penny. It's like, we're at $1 million. What do you mean it's just one more penny? We got to $1 million because it was just one more penny.
Bait. Fuck no, that is. There's nothing in the other game rooms. There's hardly anything in the GOAT format room. Like, why do we have a GOAT format room when there are no GOAT format duels? There's an expert room for those who've passed the dueling book exam, that no one can enter. And there's an unlimited, like... Barrel Dragons for Cool Boys at Gmail. I didn't know that was Asmo's Google Mail.
Substep 4? Like, if you were to count substeps and number them from, like, count, like, the individual parts of the damage step and call them substeps and count them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. The fourth part is after damage calculation, which you literally can't activate Honest anyway.
Yeah. Like, you can activate Honest at 2 substeps. Start at the damage step, and before damage calculation.
Someone named Pikachu is asking if Spiral Dude also live streams. By the way, you're still named Spiral Dude on the Discord, and you've never changed it back.
Wait, where is this being asked? Have you been PM'd with that question?
Yeah. Here, I'll tell him to ask. Number 3591. He'd know.
No, Spiral Dude does not stream because Spiral Dude does not have good enough internet to stream. It is a sad day. So I don't think I could take away Asmo's kind of niche thing of doing judging.
No, you can literally stream during the off times where I'm not streaming. I have a schedule up on there, so you can literally time it right after I finish my stream, or time it right before I start my stream.
24-hour judging.
Yeah, it'd literally be like there's a freaking 24-hour judge stream going on, like all the time.
Always a judge streaming.
Only 2,500 calls, Azuma. This is a snail's pace. You are never going to beat your DN record like this.
Why are you reading that like?
I can read things however I want to. Okay.
It sounds like you're in a Jackie Chan movie. It's like you have not reached your full potential, young warrior. You must climb to new heights.
You must climb to new heights.
Okay, I can't do an Asian accent, but...
I don't know what I'm doing, dude. What would be the case we activate?
You're doing a stereotypical Asian accent, is what you're doing right now. Has someone got into a big argument with you about rulings, Asmo?
All day, every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Not a day goes by that judges don't get into a dispute regarding a ruling, and then the guy disputes it with the judge after he gives that ruling.
Omae wa mou shinderu.
Don't you dare say that last word in that accent.
Oh, dude. I know I sound different from what I perceive myself to be, because I'd have to literally listen back to what I'm saying. Because you know the thing where it's like you record yourself, you listen back, you're like, sounds horrible! Paku? Nailzu Paku? Dude, every single day someone like tries to argue against me with the rulings. I'm like...
Also, by the way, Warweenie, your Dragon Ball Super reference did not go unnoticed.
What Dragon Ball Super? I don't even play that. I don't even watch it.
It's not, what do you mean you don't play it? It's not a game!
Yeah, it is. It's a game. Everything's a game.
It's an anime.
Dragon Ball Super. There's a Dragon Ball card game now.
Yeah, I know it's a Dragon Ball card game. It's not called Dragon Ball Super though.
Oh, Dragon Ball Super because I'm out of it.
I'm just gonna post the image that Asma needs to see in order to understand.
I call admin when Asmo shows up to say, okay, using skill, last gamble. Oh my gosh, stop it, Loden. You like roll a dice and draw that many number of cards and lose like.
We're not talking about Sixth Sense here, that's banned.
Dude, I know what that thing does. It's busted as heck. I don't even know why it's a thing in Duel Links.
Because Duel Links doesn't follow generic logic.
In this episode, Frieza dies. Oh, I wonder what happens in this episode, guys. They should. Have they ever done that again, by the way? Like, just literally put a spoiler in the damn episode title? Because I don't watch Dragon Ball Super, and I think you'd know since you watch Dragon Ball Super.
Krillin like a million times. Spoiler alert. Gosh. I mean, he doesn't live. He died and he got resurrected, and he died again, and he got resurrected. I think he died again, and he got resurrected. Die and never come back. I mean, Cell hasn't come back yet. They had him for one episode in GT, which is not even canon. But then other than that, he's not been back since he got blown to smithereens. Yeah, GT is non-canon. Otherwise, there'd be such a thing as Super Saiyan 4. It just looked weird. The only reason I enjoyed GT was the whole Krillin and Android 18. And then, it happened in Super. So woohoo, I had a reason to watch Super. Every Saiyan 4. They do it at YCS.
They don't do it at YCS. If they're doing it at YCS, they're doing it wrong.
I mean, YCS is always do things wrong.
No, they don't. They wouldn't do it at a YCS.
Like,
oh, how do you know that as well? Because I do judge at YCSs. And I know correct rulings, so they don't do it at YCS. It's like literally every single thing about it. There's 1,000. Okay, YCS. Let's say there's 1,000 players. That means 500 duels. If during the ABC era, if like 50% of the players play ABC monsters and activate C at any point in the duel with a chain with A, which would happen once every, let's say 1 out of 3 matches, it happens. So you'd have literally, let's say half the players are playing ABC, and they're like 125 matches are going to be ABC. So you literally people would literally be calling like multiple times, maybe once or twice per game, to say, hey, judge, verify my opponent's not cheating. It's like, no, like a waste of time. Go to status updates. Oh boy. Oh boy, Pana.
If I was a judge
That-
at DN,
Oh,
would I have
okay,
a
Pana.
200 CPD?
Alright, Pana.
So if there's always calls.
Please calls.
If there were always calls, would I be at 200 CPD because I just wouldn't stop taking calls?
For YCS stuff, if you think something is gonna take unreasonably long time and it's gonna happen a lot, then it's probably not a thing. So having judges verify every single time C is activated would not be a thing at a YCS, because that'd be dumb. Really, really dumb. We get another list before the end of... Wait, Viro, did I answer your question before?
Did the Ritual Beast contact fusion?
Oh, yeah, I answered. Ritual Beast?
Yeah.
Contact Fusion? Contact Fusion isn't real.
Yes, it is.
No, it's a special summon. It requires fusion materials.
Isn't it labeled as contact fusing though?
Did you read
That's
the
a good
card?
idea.
Read the damn card.
I'll read the. Shut your face.
Such a...
It's a semi-official term, apparently. Which means to special summon a fusion monster with its own summoning procedure.
You have acquired a follower.
Gofu is better or Grinder? Either or. And why not both? Dude, he's gonna literally misplay right now. If he tries to go into whatever monster he's going into. Because he's literally, if the other player knows how to play right, it's going to literally be able to get rid of the Zerais. Rebounds with Security Dragon. Security Dragon. Firewall Dragon.
I don't think I've ever had to use a more basic explanation than it's legal because Konami said so.
What are you talking about?
Fusion.
Fusion what?
This guy, he's very unconvinced that you can use face downs for fusion and contact fusing.
Oh. Well,
And he's
that's
like,
by definition,
Well,
it's fusion.
synchros don't let you use face downs. Yeah, but synchros require them to be face up for the actual mechanic.
The guy didn't use Buster Dragon's effect to get rid of the Zerais.
Rip.
Asmo, judges shuffle and stuff like Parasite. They shouldn't.
What?
Judges shouldn't be shuffling for players ever.
No.
Like, the only reason the judge is going to be shuffling for you is if they literally deck checked for you and they shuffled back at the deck check station.
Yes. Which actually isn't it a thing that if you get deck checked, you're supposed to shuffle your deck, or you should shuffle your deck after being deck checked. Otherwise, you have multiples of the same card. Everyone's asking me if I'm going to London YCS this week. I'm like, if only I could.
Just do it.
I can't.
Did you not sign up?
What do you mean?
Did you not sign up for it, or
Sign up for what?
YCS London?
No.
You should have signed up for YCS London to judge. They would have
How am I
reimbursed
going to
you.
get there?
Huh?
How am I going to get there? I'm like
Buy-
100 miles away.
You buy a plane ticket.
I don't have the money to get the plane ticket in the first place.
Well, get a oh yeah, okay. You'll save up enough money first, and then they can reimburse you for whatever you do.
You know, they would do that. But no, they won't. I've done my stuff, as you know, but then they haven't given me the thingy. Like a confirmation email and certification. I've only got the picture of certification.
For what? What are you talking about?
For passing. You know how when you do your RC1 and PC1, you're supposed to get an email?
Yeah, they give you an email asking for more information.
Yeah, didn't get that.
You didn't get that? Then something's wrong with your COSI, or it's not linked to an email or something. If it's been longer than, say, 1 week, then it should have been answered already. So you should probably send them an email asking about it.
Yeah, okay. I'll get Noah to help me sort it out, because Noah got Ramsey sorted. Yeah, face resort, and I train Ogre on when he attempts to search. He doesn't search right because it's the...
Why London West? Yes, you mean London Spiral Tournament? Yes, exactly what's gonna happen. I heard some local card shops are making Spirals forbidden, just because Spirals being not forbidden is really bad for business when it locks out every single other casual player that goes to your local card shop to actually play for fun. Instead of like, oh, this guy keeps always winning because he's playing the super expensive deck. It's like, that's not fun. I believe in the official tournament store documents, you're actually allowed to have your own forbidden and limited list. They do it in OCG land for sure, though.
Very well, then. Please explain how the judges IRL aren't ensuring correct play, then. Some judges don't know everything, apparently.
What are they asking?
If Spiral Resort is Ghost Ogre, it doesn't search.
Okay.
Apparently, judges say it does.
Well, judges
It doesn't.
can be wrong. Note that, for myself, I do give the majority of more correct rulings more than the majority of other judges, so. Then
Yeah.
I don't know about where Peter's
I'm
at,
not losing my marbles, right?
No, you're not. The Spiral Resort has a continuous attribute, so you need to,
Yeah. It needs to remain face up on the field to resolve its effect correctly. If it's removed from the field before it may resolve correctly, it resolves that effect because it's no longer on the field.
yeah, you just gotta be careful with maintenance cost, because the maintenance cost never actually activates.
Yeah, this is just its actual effect. The once per turn.
Doesn't matter now because you use forbidden, reshop, and what? Bagoosa's text is absolutely straightforward and should not be misinterpreted at all by conflating it with other cards. Negate the activated effects of monsters that were in defense position when that effect was activated. Was it in defense position when that effect was activated? Yes or no? Comma I don't think should be there. You see something doesn't mean it's... Oh yeah, that comma shouldn't be there.
That comma?
Yeah, I put an extra comma there.
Oh.
Damn it, Asmo.
I've got the classic ruling question of can opponent activate X effect under skill drain?
Sorry, my main phase 1 if I set a card from opponent. Skill drain does not prevent activation of skills, such as gamble. Or last gamble, or whatever you call it. Yes, well, this can't be right. Alright, let's see. Local champ says you're correct about locals banning them. Yep. But I'm pretty sure OTS can't do that. Well, for sure the OCG can do it for sure. I'm not sure about if OTS and North American can do it, but I wouldn't have an ethical problem of them doing it entirely just because it's not good for their store to just have one deck being able to be played. But we both don't know for sure though, just because we don't have access to the official tournament store documentation.
What?
It's whether or not official tournament stores in North America can alter the forbidden and limited list for their area.
I don't think they can.
I know in OCG land they can. Definitely, 100%.
Yeah, that's OCG. OCG loves to do. Does skill drain stop Master Cerberus's effect? What does Master Cerberus do? If you could post the effect, that'd be great. Then we can tell you. But the basic rule of thumb for skill drain is if it's face up on the field when it attempts to resolve, it's negated. If it's no longer face up on the field when it attempts to resolve, then...
Skill drain will get rid of all the spell counters on top of it.
Yes.
First of all.
Yes.
And you can't activate the effect if you can't pay the cost. Or, yeah.
Yeah. So the spell counters are removed, therefore you can't use the second effect because you can't pay the cost because you don't have spell counters.
Asmo's face is unaffected by all card effects. What about the card effect Last Punch? Or Last Turn? Don't think about it. Oh yeah, Arrow! Look at this.
Asmo.
Disqualified.
Does Ash Blossom still negate the effect if the monster leaves the field? Yes, it still negates the effect.
Asmo.
What's up?
Cards on the field that are if you flip summon a monster and it's solemn warning, it still goes from quote void to grave, right? Because it's never technically.
If the activation is negated, it's no longer treated on the field. If the summon is negated, it's no longer treated on the field.
Yeah. Being double sure, it's like void. Is that what they actually call it? The void or something?
No, you just call it any term that means nothing.
Use any term that means nothing.
Yeah. It's an English, just English word. Anything you want that portrays what you're trying to communicate. There's no official, unofficial term thing for it. Well, I mean, there is an unofficial thing where the people just call it limbo, but it's still not really what you want to say. You don't want to make it to an official term. What do you do? Hold up. This turn. Blue player continued when he wasn't supposed to. Just trying to force a destruction, which he can't. This playing would be going into the end phase legally. Same thing with maintenance costs of Messenger of Peace. You aren't forced to take an action.
Mm-hmm. The heli sleeves. They look horrible.
Fight me. Alright.
Oh look, it's the person that claims I'm their admin.
Make him lose, Asmo. His misplay is not unforgivable. Oh no. I don't have time to wait. If you don't have time to duel, then don't duel. Like, oh, you didn't destroy it, so you have to destroy it now. It's like, why isn't it? Oh, you didn't pay the maintenance cost, so you have to pay now. Either choice has the same exact reasoning. There, you shouldn't have to have one or the other.
I see a Moki Moki. Asmo. Asmo.
What?
There is a Moki Moki in this rated game.
Oh. I saw that earlier. Someone was trying to play it. I think it might be the same guy.
What was his name?
Dude, I don't remember. I was like, she's playing Moki Moki. It's so unimportant that I don't need to remember his name. Yeah, you still have to make a choice. You, like, the reasoning you have for he has to destroy it is the exact same reasoning to say he still has to send a card back to the deck. It's literally the same exact reasoning. You can't have one or the other. He still gets the choice. Like, if you say, oh, I misplayed, it's like, misplay about what? You just forgot. So go back and fix it. Like, if it's like, oh, I misplayed, I destroyed it, and now I want to go back and not destroy it. You didn't actually make that decision yet. I know both of you are online. None of you are taking it.
Taking what? Oh. I got it.
I'm not the kind of guy you want to mess around. I will send you into the Shadow Realm after I duel you to submission with my Millennium eyes. Both of his eyes are Millennium. Don't ask how he did that, but he did. Hey, Bronzy. I saw you earlier, like, go in and then leave, and then come back, like, a while later. I'm like, oh, okay. Local chat. Oh, yeah. The emote maximum has been extended to, 5.
Asmo,
What's up?
do me a favor, please.
You can't just say that and not tell me the favor.
Well, I'm about to. Are you in a call?
Yes, I'm in appeal because I linked. I mean, he's not home.
Appeal? Oh, I got that.
Apparently he's not home. But okay. So someone is getting this over a card game? Yeah, people get upset over card games, yes. Happens.
Are you still in that appeal?
Yes. I haven't updated it, so yeah. Still going. There's that one time they literally canceled the moment the other judge arrived.
I'm coming. Did you put it in the judgment?
Yes, of course, always. Why the heck would I not?
I say, none of my tools are working properly. I can't take image screenshots.
Oh yeah, everything's breaking.
Alright, hit me.
And Zephyr War target itself.
Hey.
What?
You're supposed to be talking with me.
I already explained the situation. Do you have any questions regarding
listening.
What?
I wasn't listening.
It's in the text chat, in the chat.
Oh, of course you're gonna make me reread the text chat.
You've already read it, then you know exactly what the problem is.
No, I said, of course you're gonna make me read the text chat. What was your reasoning for the decision? Because every time I've had this call, I've ruled that they've missed their opportunity to shuffle back a monster.
Why don't they miss their opportunity to destroy a card?
Because they chose not to shuffle back a monster during the end phase, in which case
Can't I say they chose not to destroy a card too? In the same reasoning?
No, because they didn't take an action to shuffle back. They just ended.
They didn't take an action to destroy it either.
They should have done. If they're not,
they didn't take any action.
Monster, if they're not going to shuffle back a monster,
they didn't destroy it either.
Turn,
they didn't destroy it either.
But that would be the problem. You're on to the next turn now, so you're not going to rewind back to his end phase.
You can't destroy a monster during the draw phase either, and you can't return in the draw phase either if that's your reasoning.
What? No.
Why is it that one is better than the other? Explain that. You can explain that to me, go ahead.
The reason being is that because he's ended his turn,
okay.
Spiral Resort should have been destroyed because he did not shuffle back a monster.
So I can say...
Just because he forgot to pay that maintenance cost doesn't mean he suddenly gets a free opportunity to do so.
What? He hasn't made the choice, though.
Yes, either by ending his turn, he's chose not to shuffle a monster back.
How do you know he's chosen that choice?
Because he ended his turn!
Okay, so I can also say by ending his turn, he chose not to destroy it, too.
But you can't choose not to destroy it.
Yeah, you can, by sending a monster back. Or by shuffling a monster back, you can choose to not destroy it. See, your reasoning doesn't have any basis at all. If you're in an illegal game state, you're supposed to rewind. If you still disagree, then go ahead and get a third judge. Asbo, Peter answered my call before you. I saw your call on the list, but I couldn't answer because I was stuck in an appeal. On DB it says 1 Zephyr card period. Okay. Yeah, Virulence, if it just says 1 Zephyr card period, then it might have wrong text anyway. USA doesn't have a decree. Yeah, Fahrenheit. Oh boy. Is Asmo ignoring me? Literally said to him, "Your kind." What? Not the type of guy your kind want to mess around with. What does your kind mean?
Okay.
You can ask other judges in the chat.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I honestly get what you're saying because he has to choose between the two, right? But if he ends his turn and does not shuffle back a monster on his
Or
end
destroy.
phase,
He didn't destroy either.
but if he doesn't
Also-
do one action, he must do the other, no? Because he can't choose to do neither. He must
went
do
to the
one
next-
or
He
the
must
other.
choose one action, that is correct. If he
Yeah, he
chooses to
must-
not do either
Exact
action,
second.
he has to go back and choose one action.
Out,
'Cause
neither player
choosing-
picked up on
It's
that.
the same thing to
until
choose not to
turn.
destroy and not to shuffle back. But you don't know which decision he's taken unless he literally tells you which one he took. Because going on to the draw phase without actually destroying it means you literally didn't actually destroy it. Or, sorry, the next turn. Without destroying it means that you didn't choose to destroy it. Because you literally did not destroy it. If you went to the draw phase and did shuffle back one in, then you haven't chosen to shuffle one back in.
Because he didn't choose to shuffle a monster back.
Or destroy it.
Which means you would destroy it because you didn't shuffle back a monster. But because he didn't destroy it,
He didn't choose to destroy it then.
he didn't choose to destroy it either.
So the
It
question is, what
basically
choice did he make? Which you
it's just a
can't
broken
verify
game
unless you
state.
literally ask him to do it. Unless you
State.
literally ask him, which one are you doing?
Into the next turn without taking the actions, and then when the player realized he hadn't done it, he started getting fighty when he tried to go back and repair the game state.
Asbo, if this was in real life and without logs, wouldn't it be irreparable? If the players are, assuming both players are being honest, and one player said, "Oh, I forgot to do maintenance costs for Spiral Resort, and I want to choose to do maintenance costs, but I totally forgot to do to do it at the end phase," then it wouldn't be irreparable. You just go backward one turn. It shouldn't matter much in regard to the extra card in the opponent's hand at the time.
Irreparable game state because neither player actually picked up on it until into the next turn. Both players are in the wrong.
I'm still like
You can
100%
ask in the
agreeing
other
on
chat.
this, but I'm not 100% agreeing with that decision, even if it's just me versus everyone else in the judge room. I still don't 100% agree with it, but I do see the point, which is why I'm upholding here, because I do see why it's a thing.
Either way, it needs to be rewound because it's an irreparable game state.
Or a
Is he
broken
already-
game state.
Did he already
Versus,
shuffle
not
back?
irreparable.
Did he already shuffle back?
Yeah, he fixed it already.
He
I
already
don't.
shuffled back for the
He
thing.
shuffled. He already shuffled. He chose the choice to shuffle back, of course.
Okay, so yeah.
Unless he actually
he
chose
lost.
to destroy it, which I don't think he did.
He wants to get recreate for stalling. I'm not going to apply for stalling for this.
That's appealing something you think is wrong.
Dude, there have been players that are like, "You're just ruling against me because I'm black." I'm like, first of all, I don't know what race you are. Second of all, I literally don't care if you're black or white or Asian. If you're wrong, you're still wrong. And that and it's like, nope, nope, nope. Oh, Pegasus.
Me. Essentially what the red guy's saying.
Uh,
He realizes he's actually been more aggressive against Recreate than vice versa.
yep. But we'll leave that to the abuse report section.
So why does the Spiral player only have a 7-card extra deck?
Because
This
We-
is not a smart man.
Okay.
there's actually maybe he only needs triple helix and whatever else he's running.
Let me guess, Triple Helix, Paguska, Firewall,
I wouldn't know.
it's all he has. Or it's, hang on, can you
Okay.
check the extra deck? Make sure it's not 7 copies of Double Helix.
Nope. It's actually quite weird.
Are you gonna have a nice day first, or am I gonna have a nice day first?
I'll have a nice day.
Such thing as a nice day.
I'll tell you what is weird though, Asmo.
What?
You know, set rotation.
Yes.
The logs don't show what he set for set rotation.
Even if you take a peeky peek at it.
What do you mean if you take a peeky peek?
If you
If he
check
attempts
their
to activate it, then you see it. But like, if for example, let's say player A,
We're still streaming, by the way, just in case you still want to go through with this.
go through with what?
With what you're saying right now.
Yeah, why would
Okay.
I not want to go through with it?
Okay.
It's public knowledge.
Okay.
If player A shuffles a field spell back into his opponent's deck, or rather player A clicks top deck and the opponent accidentally shuffles or something along those lines, how can you prove what field spell was sent? Or sorry, what field spell was thingy? I'm not sure what.
Like,
I'm not
how would
too
you
sure whether or
prove
not
it, like,
tells you-
the right way or the wrong way? Because then there's a wrong way to still prove it.
I don't know whether or not the log shows what he put back into his opponent's
Well,
deck.
when that
I think it
happens,
does.
when that happens, just check for yourself and see if you have issues, okay?
Yeah. 'Cause I don't know. I find it weird that the log doesn't show what the opponent set to his what the guy set to his opponent's side of the field. It just said set opponent field spell.
Surely,
Exactly, Taylor.
at the time of that being set, though, it should be public knowledge.
It becomes public knowledge when,
Of
at
it
least
being
in
set.
the log, it becomes public knowledge when the card is activated, and I think when it's returned to the deck. So in which case, my hypothetical is technically invalid because you learn what it is when it gets returned. But I just find it weird. It doesn't tell you what he sends from the deck to his opponent's field.
To me, the way I would use set rotation is as it comes out of the deck, it should be revealed to prove that it's a field spell before being set.
Well, I mean, on Dueling
Both
Book,
players.
you don't need to do that because
It's more so the
the
thing where
button only
it's a
works on field
trackable card
spells.
on the field. And then if it wasn't actually a field spell, which you literally can't choose anything but field spells, then
Yeah.
it would have issues. Because then you legit, like, the person, if you're sending a non-field spell to your own zone and you never activate it, then what the hell are you doing with set rotation? First of all. Second thing is, if you set it to your opponent's field, they can just check it themselves when it's set on their own side because they can take a look at their own face down cards.
It was revealed while it was being set. It would then also show up in the log properly, and you wouldn't have the problem that Peter just said about. It doesn't show up what it is. 'Cause either way, both players are going to know what it is. It's deck, and it's set on the other side's field, and they can just look at it.
I use Triggered a lot. Trigger effects, bro. What do I do if I had an OTS championship almost 4 weeks ago? My UDS points aren't showing, meaning I probably don't have invite either. There's an email that you're supposed to do thingy things. I don't have the email on hand because I know US judge support is literally for judges. Check the contact info on Konami's website and see which branch is the tournament stuff one for tournament management organizing, and they'll redirect you if that's the wrong email. But the person doing the tournament stuff should be able to figure out what's wrong.
Oh look, a ruling question that
Is
I
there a
remember.
Chaos Max? What? Just got it. It's just no. It's mean.
I was like, wrong zone. It's like, text.
I just got referred to as Little Nick.
Wow.
Oh, ban the blue guy. He doesn't deserve to steal Chaos Max.
Doesn't deserve
He's not worthy.
Why? Is it because he's running ABCs and Borolo Dragon?
No, just because of the Borolo Dragon. Nobody can steal a Chaos Max. That's against the law.
Against the law? Oh no. What if I Metal Throws Alka Heist it? Oh wait, no I can't. Sad days.
Correct. Noob.
I'm trying to think of a card that has non-targeting change control. Oh yeah, what if I creature swap it?
I'll give you something else.
Give me something else.
Position Whitestone of Legend.
The
Or
equipped
Ancient
monster battles an opponent's monster. During damage reduction, the equipped monster's attack and defense become equal to the attack or defense, whichever is higher. So it's attack
I love those guys like it's the same.
1800 plus. So it is enough to get
The red guy,
over
we say hi.
most.
This guy even here. Oh, he is here. Gracias. Oh, okay. No bueno. Oh, look. It's the supposed judge who got a basic mechanic wrong.
Name and shame. Name and shame.
Name and shame?
No.
Just
Yes.
join my call. You can find out for yourself.
Join his call and figure out who it is.
It's the blue player in my call.
I can't use. This isn't fair.
Also,
Thing though, you can name and shame him.
he's claiming that he's glitching. I can't take a screenshot, and I see nothing on the field. Imga's still broken. If so, it's gonna be a colossal pain in the ass.
Here's that's broken. It's Dueling Book that's broken. Sure, Cytec Steven. Anyone who runs evenly matched is just a bad person and doesn't deserve to
No.
live on this planet.
There are so many ways to counter evenly matched, so you can side deck Artifact Lancia for it, you can main deck set rotation for it.
You can, but rotation stop evenly matched.
Because they have to set it, which means you can just pop it with Spartan Shot card removal.
If they've already activated it,
That's
The
why you
equipped
do it on
monster's
turn
attack and
before.
defense become equal to the
predict
attack or
evenly
defense,
matched.
whichever
You
type.
don't react to it on the activation unless you got wiretap.
just
I don't understand how this.
Like, if you're that scared about evenly matched, just don't have a battle phase until you have an answer for it. If you're that scared of it.
people should run it. I don't think it should have been printed. It's a stupid card. Wouldn't mind as much if it actually if it and fine then.
Lol, he left.
The judge left or
No.
Apparently, the guy that we had the appeal for, or one of them, I think it's the blue player.
Yeah.
He apparently, a bunch of people are watching, so I'm gonna say it is public. Apparently he went Mali AFK or something in Watcher's chat, or he said his intent in Watcher's chat. And then there was a judge watching. There's apparently a judge watching.
Rip.
Screenshot it and send it as evidence. And
No. It's already been handled.
It's already been handled. Okay.
Yeah.
Red guy deserved it, but
Well, if you literally say I'm going to malicious AFK now, and then think you don't deserve a penalty for malicious AFK, then you'd be wrong entirely.
Yeah.
I mean, red guy deserved to be malicious AFK. Blue guy's just an idiot and failed at malicious AFKing.
Oh, this guy's gonna be salty. He has been Droll and Lockbird comboed.
He's been gone for like a minute or two. It's still okay. Well, I'm telling him that, hey, don't play slow.
Is there a drone and a gamut on the field?
The real question is it a case of Imgur is down? Or is the thing just not working?
I think it's just
Okay,
not.
Imgur's
Imgur's
fine.
always up, dude. Like, you just type in the
Imgur's not
website.
always up.
Type
Not
the
always
website.
up.
Type the website.
Book is the problem.
Yeah, and sometimes it's down for maintenance, you pleb.
The wee hours of the night, which is your daytime.
Exactly.
Not your -8 daytime that doesn't even make any sense. Not even a real time zone. Have fake time.
But what? Did he ghost hook or something? Oh no, it was negated by Gamma.
Activate.
Sorry, I'm just gonna copy and paste this in Asmo's chat real quick.
I really hope he does something with that gamma.
Oh my gosh, Peter. No, I won't have a nice day. Screw you, man.
Ash can negate pretty much everything. I mean, it can't negate anything that SS is from the graveyard. Unless it also includes an effect that would Pendulum monsters can be used for link summoning, right? By just sending them to extra deck, right? Yes. Pendulum monsters can be used for link summoning. There's no prevention of pendulum monsters being used for link summoning. I think the only reason people ask questions like that is because of the whole Chimera Tech ruling, because you can't send them to grave as costs for Chimera Tech. Hi, can you please get in our game quick? I gotta go soon. I don't care.
Sure, with no chill.
Okay, you resolved it, in which case I'm just gonna go to the next call. The resolution was correct, so I don't need to be there number.
The feeling he can summon multiple monsters.
He'd literally have to use Raijin.
I really hope he runs a second Raijin. Is he showing his hand? Reapers. Oh dear God. Bad man.
I'm just gonna play Elevate. I'm gonna have a link open to Elevator music. I'm just gonna play it whenever I have an AFK call.
30-second elevator music. Pen monsters can be used for link summoning, right? By sending them to the extra deck, right? Yeah, yeah. If you're using a monster for a link summon, you're supposed to summon to the graveyard unless it gets redirected by something else. Like if Macrocosmos on the field, you just redirect it to the banish instead of sending it to the grave, and then you'd still link summon. Same thing with pendulums. If you would to send it from field to grave, you'd put in extra deck instead, and you'd still link summon. Let's see, speaking of Ash, I remember DCing during a redoing debate over Ash and Icebell. It's one effect. If you negate the effect, it negates the effect. So you don't special summon from hand because that effect is negated.
That is called karma.
How come I just put 3 evenly matched in my deck and not have drawn it? Dude, 33% chance of drawing it on your opening hand.
Also karma. You don't deserve it in your hand because you put it in your main deck.
Panagoidus is like, what the heck was that? And I'm like, I don't. Unless I missed something. You checked out?
Music.
Okay. He just says he's decked out. I'm like, alright. Alright. Draw so much you decked out. Who would have thought that would have happened? Imagine Berserker Soul in the anime, Yugi just decks out and then loses. Doing that train thing where he just like savages Weevil. Like, oh, I've decked out, I lose the duel.
Just stop maining Trap Jammer.
Damn.
Battle Trap. This.
Hannah's telling me about his daddy issues. with the Vandy's Fiend and ABCs. He couldn't get over it. Alright guys, that is it
This
for
is why
today's
you
stream.
run honest.
I think this weekend's streams are gonna be canceled because I do have to go to LA Comic Con. For Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. What?
Okay.
What is so funny about that, Arrow?
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
No, I'm not lying, dude. Come find me.
Dirty liar.
Come find me.
No, you're in America. I refuse to go to that godforsaken country.
Oh, you're a fool then. You should go to America. I'm going to America.
Alright. So, as always, thanks for
You let
watching.
you-
There's a lot of information down below. And stay brilliant. This is Asmo,
Brilliant.
signing off.